Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Concept Tech 2018, and we are here with online laboratory and we are discussing the OPAMP experiments here, and this is part 5 in OPAMP experiments, and in this part we'll discuss the working of comparator and zero crossing detector. First of all, the OPAMP we have so far seen it is used in closed loop configuration. And here we are discussing open loop configuration. Open loop means we do not have any feedback connected from output to input. Whenever you apply even slightly greater than 0 volts to the input side, and if the op amp is in open loop configuration, then the output reaches the saturation level, and it is because of the very high gain of the operational amplifier. So when we operate op-amp in open loop configuration, the output is either at negative saturation or at positive saturation. And that is the reason open loop op-amp is not used in linear applications, but it is used in comparator circuits. Now let's see the comparator circuit. Basically, a comparator is a type of operational amplifier which compares two input voltages. Here we have two input voltages Vi and Vr, and the output voltage is Vout, and output goes to either of the two states, plus V saturation and minus V saturation. And it basically depends on the amplitude of the inverting voltage compared to non-inverting voltage. So whenever inverting voltage input is larger than non-inverting voltage, then it goes to minus V saturation, otherwise it goes to plus V saturation. You can see here it is this graph is plotted between Vi and Vout. So when Vi is less than Vr, it is positive V saturation, and as soon Vi crosses this Vr, it becomes negative saturation. This diagram further clarifies this is the input voltage V in, it's a sinusoidal voltage, and Vr is a reference voltage or constant voltage. Now this V in is compared with this constant voltage, and whenever V in crosses this Vr line, it is greater than this Vr line, it is the output is at negative saturation, otherwise output is at positive saturation. That is, for whole of this cycle, when input is less than Vr, we are at positive V saturation, and as soon the input is crossing this Vr, we go to negative saturation. Now we'll see it experimentally. We have here the circuit of the comparator. The reference voltage at pin number 3, non-inverting input, is connected through a resistor to the positive supply, and pin number 2 is connected to the function generator. So pin number 2 is given sinusoidal input and pin number 3 is given reference voltage Vr. And now you can observe the waveform on the CRO. The above one is the sinusoidal input and the lower one is the comparator output, and the comparator output goes to negative saturation for small amount of time when the sinusoidal input is greater than Vr. Right. Now if I change the amplitude of the sinusoidal input, then the negative saturation time increases because the sinusoidal input is more than Vr for longer period of time. So this way we can observe how the comparator circuit is working. The output goes to negative saturation only when the sinusoidal input has larger amplitude than the reference voltage. Coming to the zero crossing detector, basically zero crossing detector is a special case of comparator circuit. In comparator circuit, if the non-inverting end is grounded and we apply input to inverting end, so basically we are comparing V in with 0 volts, right? And so it is termed as zero crossing detector. V reference is 0 here, so there, even if there is slightest input here which is greater than this 0, the op-amp will go to one saturation level, and if this voltage is less than, that is, it is negative compared to this, then it will go to another saturation level. You can see here the graph explains the same thing. Whenever Vin crosses, Vin is greater than 0, it is negative V saturation. Vin is less than 0 volts, it is positive V saturation. And this is the diagram actually obtained on the CRO in the lab. You can see here, this is positive cycle and negative cycle, and whenever the cycle crosses 0, the saturation level goes from positive to negative, right? So whenever the input crosses the 0 line, it goes above 0 or it goes below 0, then saturation level changes, and that is why the circuit is termed as zero crossing detector. It detects the zero crossing of the input waveform, that is Vin. Let's see the experiment which we have done in the lab for zero crossing detector. This is the zero crossing detector circuit here, in which the non-inverting end, that is pin number 3, is connected to sinusoidal input, function generator input, and pin number 2, that is the inverting end, it is connected to ground level here. This is sinusoidal input connected here, and now we will observe here, this is the input applied and this is the power supply at 5 volts. Checking the output, output is connected to the second channel. So output switches between positive and negative saturation as soon the 0 level crosses. Positive saturation for positive cycle, negative saturation for negative cycle. Now if I change the input amplitude, it doesn't change the output amplitude, because the amplitude of the output depends on the power supply. It basically shows the saturation level. So now if I change the power supply input, DC input from the DC supply, it changes the amplitude of the output waveform, because the saturation level changes when we change the power supply connected to the op-amp. Now what we'll do is, we see here that positive saturation when the input is positive. Now we'll switch the connection. The ground point will connect to non-inverting end and sinusoidal input will give to inverting end. And how this is going to affect the waveform? It will change the saturation level. Now in the positive input cycle we will have negative saturation, and in the negative input cycle we will have positive saturation. So this is the zero crossing detector, where as soon the input sinusoidal waveform crosses the 0 point in the positive or the negative direction, the saturation level changes from positive to negative, right? This is how the zero crossing detector works. Thank you so much for watching this experiment. Please like, share and subscribe my channel Concept Tech 2018 for more such videos. Thank you.